going live in 3, 2, 1, go live. Forgot to share on Twitter. Tweet, super fast tweet, go. Okay, done. Copy. Close. Discord. Must share. We should be live.
Hello, people.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? I'm Drift from Driftwood Gaming. I'm joined with the lovely, beautiful Talent G.
Hello, hello.
Okay. Today, holy freaking shoes. There's a plug-in generator out there. I have seen this. Dead. Did the stream die already?
Uh-oh.
Live dead. We're getting trolled by Vino. What's up, Vino? How you doing today? SirLegna's here. KV Kingdom's here. It's good to see you. SirLegna. Nicola Angaro's here. SirLegna's got a plug-in generator. It's a run-in-the-browser generator. So it generates a plug-in.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's crazy, the idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. It's cool. Let me hit the record button. How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming, and I'm joined with the beautiful, lovely, talented T.
Oh, hi.
Hi, there you are. We're doing a video in case, because he said dead, and I'm like, well, if it does die, I want to be able to upload a video.
I was just looking right at Drifty, too, and watching him talk.
Whoa, $20 super chat from Legion of Light. Legion, hey, thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Legion.
He says, love you guys. Keep up the hard work. You guys are just so much fun to hang out with. And I love watching this show.
No, you're breathtaking.
I love watching this grow, is what he says. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for the $20, Legions. Yeah, I know. It's really cool. I like what we do too, obviously.
Anthony Browning says, greetings from frozen Texas. Oh no.
You're in Texas.
Do you have electricity, Anthony?
Well, apparently he could be on his phone.
On his phone.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully you have electricity. You're staying nice and warm.
It's a disaster down there.
Yeah, I heard they're like on a different grid, and so their grid went down, and it's just been a big mess.
Yeah, and like their houses aren't built for cold weather or sustained cold weather. They probably don't have a lot of clothes for cold weather, and now the electricity's out and they can't turn their heat on. Yeah, it's a disaster.
Anthony's got power. That's good. That's
good.
Legion of Light says, I do love supporting you guys, but I have a very serious question for you. Okay. We're listening.
We'll give you a maybe serious answer.
I will do my best. We're going to be doing a first impressions today on SirLegna's plugin generator and some of his plugins inside RPG Maker MZ specifically. But some of his plugins work in MV, I would imagine. But we're just going to be looking at MZ for right now, the most recent. Let's click on it. I put a link to this page in the description. Hey, Flash. Where have I been? Same place, same time, every day, bro. Where have you been, Flash?
We were a little late today, but that's okay. It happens.
Yeah, well, the thing is, a couple things happened today. If you're actually interested...
read Legion's question.
Legion of Light says, I would like to donate 1,000 in the next few weeks.
What?
What would be the best way to do that? PayPal.
Oh my gosh.
Because if you donate 1,000 in super chats, we'll get 650 or 60 of that. But if you donate that in PayPal, we'll get like $999 of that. So when you donate in PayPal, you can just say, hey, I sent you something in PayPal on a message. And then I'll open my PayPal privately, even during the stream. And I can take like a copy paste of your text if you want. So we can still super chat it. And I always put it inside of right here. I put it inside the wall of heroes. So anytime people send me money, it goes here. Like Vino sent me $50 the other day, or 25 for me, 25 for T, and Corey's done a lot of super chatting, but he also sent money over PayPal as well. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to do large amounts, I would highly appreciate you going the extra step and sending it through PayPal, because we'll get 33% more of that money.
We get more bang for your buck.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just paying YouTube to host me. 35% of your donation or something like that.
Sounds disturbing.
Well, I mean, that's how it works.
No, YouTube to host me.
To host me?
Yes. I don't know. I just got like flashbacks of like Star Trek and parasites that eat out.
Oh,
no, there's that
okay.
aliens.
Very sci-fi.
Yeah.
Gross, like alien inside my stomach bursting out.
Yes.
But instead of an alien, it's $1,000 coming out of me. I feel like YouTube would like it the other way around, though. Sure, they would. Of course they would. But they're bugging out. Today, it took me a while to, as I was trying to get to, I posted about it in the official. Let me show you.
Oh, Legion of Light. We super duper appreciate it. That's so awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for thinking about us. We enjoy being here with you guys, and you guys are all awesome.
Today, I was trying to schedule the stream, and it was showing me yesterday's date. And no matter how much I scrolled, it was only yesterday's date. And I'm like, why would I schedule the stream for yesterday? And I'm like, what? And so it paused me for a few minutes. And then there were some other buggy things, too. Like, the drop-downs weren't showing properly, even if I changed my zoom level. Like, there's a bug in their drop-downs right now. It was just freaking stupid. And so anyway, that was part of the delay. Also, still dealing with the chitter. I have to unplug and plug in my USB-C into the Motu. I'm sorry, I should be doing that. I do that before stream, but sometimes it takes longer than I would like for it to take. Anyway, apologize for being a few minutes late. Flash, how come you're not here every day, Flash? You weren't here yesterday, were you? I don't think so. Anyway. Hey Benjamin, how are you doing? Wrath of Wood is here. It's good to see you guys.
Flash asks me if you've been good. Drifty's always good.
Aren't you a time traveler, SirLegna? I think YouTube thinks so. YouTube thinks that. Anyway, $2 super chat from Vino. Thank you so much, Vino, for the couple bucks. Appreciate that. YouTube was trying to invent stream time travel. What's up, Diaz? I see you there. This is Toronto Gaming. Diaz Flack. Oh my God. Is it really I don't know though. Is it really Toronto Gaming? It's easy to say I'm somebody else, but I don't know. I never heard of Diaz Flack before. Is this your hidden name? Did Toronto Gaming get banned for keeping it real too much? He's on somebody's stream.
What's up with that, man? Put your avatar up, or do you want me to make you a new avatar? I can make you a new avatar.
SirLegna says, I am SirLegna. I don't know, SirLegna. It's easy to take someone's name and also their avatar. I don't know about that. Vino, prove it, Diaz. Anthony Browning, I'm Captain Bosch. Do you want my depression all over your stream? No, thank you, Flash. All right, let's take a look at SirLegna.
Flash. Only happy thoughts, man. Happy thoughts.
Don't feed them. SirLegna, we're going to look at your plugins now. Let's look at your generator. There's a link to this in the description below. I did a good old-fashioned Control Plus, and that way I can zoom in and actually read everything. So it's like your cart. I would recommend changing your cart because it seems like I want to buy this one and this one and this one. And are they for sale here? Is that how it works? Hold on. Maybe that's why. I have to control minus to be able to see. It's just harder to read. So if I say accent manager, move selection, and then choice locations, boom, armor, item revamp, weapon requirement, better script command, tile based something, event cloner. So it's like these are all the plugins that he's made, and they can all be combined into a single plugin. And I'm just testing the whole system here. I'm testing to see what happens if I say all of them. Compile the cart. Select the name, file name, SirL_MP. What are this supposed to stand for, the MP? Multiple plugins? And why wouldn't you capitalize the S in Sir? I don't know. Some OCD things are happening to my brain.
Don't let that bother you. He looks at my code all the time, and he has an epileptic seizure in his seat because it's ugly.
Let's do _all. And then we'll say add notes to plugin. Sure, I want notes. And then we download the settings. Also, you can join his socials. You got Discord and his YouTube right there. So the link in the description. Oh no, it might be a virus. No, it's not a virus. Wow, 50 kilobytes of text is quite a lot of text. there was a move all button. Hey, but I like to have fun, and we got to stretch this out to make it an hour. So, so we're going to add them one at a time. All right. Mega plugin. It was from the original design effort, Tech Debt. Okay. I don't think it needs to be there. But, you know, I have my own naming conventions, and everyone has their own naming conventions, and this one gives me OCD problems. But I'm all right. That's fine. I could just rename it myself manually.
And Drifty's very OCD.
So let's go ahead and go like this, and let me cut it from here, and I'm going to paste it into... Should I put it in a new project? I probably should, right? I should probably put this in a new project, because I know for a fact that the event cloner does not work if you're using Vigistilla's event move core. So every now and then you're going to see one of these plugins not play well with another plugin. Every plugin does that. Every plugin will have some kind of incompatibility with if you put it up against enough plugins. So that's not really a bad thing. That's just a thing. So I think maybe we start a new project. So let me go ahead and navigate my way to my folders. You guys can't see that. I switched monitors. So now this is monitor 2. So if I do minimize stuff, it's like, oh no, you're going to see my desktop. Well, check how clean my desktop is. It's all cleaned up. I got it all cleaned up. Let me save this, and I will open a new project. And we're going to call this one SirLegna's Plugins. SirLegna's Plugins. And we're going to choose to put this in MZ SirLegna. Select folder and go.
Ooh, you already have a compliment about your desktop. Drifty did some shifting today.
I did some stuff. I did some things. That is a clean desktop, or did you just hide icons? No, I moved everything so that I'm streaming on monitor 2 instead of monitor 1. Basically, I took my monitor 1 and said, you're going to be monitor 2 now. And my monitor 2 is, you're going to be monitor 1. Because even though this BenQ costs more than my Philips over here, it's a 27-inch. And so I'm like, I want my main monitor to be my 32-inch. Mm-hmm. Boy! Even though for gaming, the BenQ is technically better, I'm like, I'm going blind. I can barely see stuff anymore. So I'm going to just move my main to my bigger screen, essentially. That makes the most sense for me. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Let's go to game, open folder, and I want to paste JS plugins. Paste that in there. SirLegna. SirLegna _ all. I mean, that's what I would say. I would just go SirLegna _ and then let them type the name they want. Hopefully that doesn't matter that I changed that. Another $2 super chat from Vino. Thank you so much, Vino. He goes, "Aw, I like the chaotic jungle of your desktop." Some people get anxiety looking at desktops. That's a real thing, and I was unaware of it for so long. And so then I try to like not show it, but sometimes things just get minimized, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just do this? It'll work better in the end anyway. In the end. Just kidding. Human beings here. Drifty, that desktop is the best thing you ever made. Oh, shit. That's kind of throwing some shade.
Ow, human.
Like, damn.
I didn't know that you were so savage. Savage,
bro.
Usually you're funny. This was savage.
It's all right.
You need to now crack a joke. Hurry up.
I still love human. All right. We need to add the plugin, the mega plugin. And I told it to add notes, so it should add all the notes, and it shows the volume, the version of everything.
Vino, I also like the chaotic jungle of crazy desktops.
Hey, Tribulations,
you guys don't get to see mine, but it's atrocious.
Hey, Polka Latte, how are you today?
How do you to do? How are you to do, man?
Isn't that actually how you say it in like someplace?
Someplace, I'm sure.
How's it?
How are you?
How you going?
How are you to do?
How you going? How you to do? I got a piece of something stuck here. Oh, there we go. I got it. Don't worry about it. Very, very satisfying sound effects, I know. Wow, there's a lot to look at here. Accent manager, tile event, because I threw everything in one. And I was like, let's look at it all. Everything. Okay, let's just start at the top. Accent manager, character to hide text after. This text differentiates the show message name from the accent name. I don't know what that means. Okay. This plugin can replace text based on an accent or general replacements in a show text message box, similar to Chrono Cross. After setting up the plugin parameter, use the field name in the show text with either the accent as the name or the name first, then the character to hide text after character. Default. It's so confusing. Core functionality that this plugin works with, game interpreter prototype. I'm glad you include that stuff. And then change log. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Basically, TLDR, if you want to learn it, it'll change your dialogue. But I would rather just write the dialogue myself. But some people may like to write it properly and then have an accent be applied to it. So, hey.
Yeah.
Vino says, my desktop's a disaster, but everything is easy access and I know where it is. I don't need tidy when it's just for me.
I agree, Vino.
I do that usually, but what I've been doing is playing a very old game, and I have to change my screen resolution to 1280 by 720, so I go from, full HD to standard HD, and all my icons get all jumbled and messed, and then I reorganize them, and then I had to change it again, and they get jumbled and messed. I'm like, you know what? Forget it, because until I stop playing that old game, I'm going to have to keep remaking all of my icons. I'm like, nope, hide them, put them all on the other monitor. It's just, they look gross, and it's just the way it's going to be. It's fine.
So, Legna, what do you mean hide your icons?
I think there's an option where you can right-click and hide all icons.
But how do you find them again once you've hidden them?
I don't know. Maybe he moves them to another screen.
It's a mystery.
Anthony Browning says,
wait. Do you sweep your cursor? Do you sweep your cursor and they show up if you're hovering?
Yeah, you
over
highlight
them?
everything, you right click and you say run.
No.
Don't do that. Open. You right click everything and then open at the same time, and then your computer bricks. The next thing I want to look at here, tile event. No, that's just the next thing that's got parameters. I'm going to scroll down. So the accent manager was the first one. We have a lot of plugins. There's no way we're going to get through all of them. So I'll find some of the best ones that I think I'll like personally. Everyone has different opinions on stuff, so that's fine. Choice location. This plugin allows you to declare where you would like the choice window to appear. Oh, this one. I like this one. Core functionality that this plugin works with, Command 101, Window X, and Window Y.
Oh, so you just toggle show and hide. Okay, makes sense.
What do you mean you toggle show and hide?
He's saying that you just right-click the desk cock and then then show icon. Yes, I speak good.
Cock.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hide my icons. Wait a minute. Desktop view.
2021. Right-click the desk cock.
Oh my gosh, my screen is completely black.
That's great.
Wow. But why did it get rid of my background? Is it supposed to do that? It got rid of my picture.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to hide it. So it doesn't show
I said hide the icons, not my picture.
You said desktop, and that's the desktop background. So
no, it says show desktop icons.
SirLegna, I'm confused. Where does it say, where does it show, like, the plugin parameters or, like, the script call? How do I use choice location, essentially? In your help file, I would assume that you would show... I would assume you would show how to use choice location. Like, I understand what it does. This is the code. Most people who are just using it and not coders wouldn't care about this information, but coders would. It's a plugin command. Okay, that's fantastic. This plugin allows you... You should probably include that inside your... You should probably say that in the help file. I'm trying to find things that I can help you improve it. You can say right here on this, right at this next sentence, you can say, to use this plugin, select this plugin under plugin commands or something like that. And I'm like, oh, that's how you use it. And I'm not just confused and guessing. So let's try to do that. I want to change that. Also, the description's very weird. It's just like a giant hash number. Okay, so let's run an auto run here, or let's just make an event. It'll be blue guy man. Show text. Blue man guy. Hey, what do you think of my blue armor? And then like that. And then plugin command. The only plugin we have on, SirLegna all. Set choice location by X and Y.
Vino, yes, I probably did move my original background file because I had been dumping everything on the same drive that my operating system was on, and I almost filled it entirely, so I've been moving a lot of stuff.
That's for debugging if somebody has issues with my plugins. Okay. Location X, location Y. Is this in X value or is it like tile? X pixel value. Okay. That makes sense. Return 0. What if we do like return box width divided by 2 plus 100? Will it eval like that? Can I eval like that? Return box height divided by 2 plus 100. So I'm just moving it off center a little bit. And then I can do a show choice. Yes. Okay. Let's see if I did the code right, obviously. It's super blue. It's not blue enough. And then the third option, I don't know. Default will be it's super blue. Cancel will be the third one. And then if you do blah, 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 really don't need to have anything. I just wanted to show choice and see if it moves it in a specific spot. Let's play this epic game. Oh, it's putting it on my other monitor, obviously, because that's monitor 1. It's fine. Hey, what do you think of my blue armor? It seems like it just moved it to the right. Huh, okay. Window middle, yeah. Okay, does the plugin need to be after it? Or the plugin command, does it need to be after the show choice? I would think that you need to. Let's try to put it afterwards. Maybe you do the show choice and then you set its location. So you need to change the line in the code. Open the JS file? Wait, what? Let me try to just reverse this. I put my thing down, flip it in. Maybe it said it's a middle. This is because you changed the file name. Oh no, SirLegna. My OCD will not allow me to do this. My OCD will not allow for this. Open file.
You know, it's gonna be okay. It'll be okay.
It cannot work that way.
It'll be okay.
It must not work that way. JS plugins. SirLegna all. Okay. Let's scroll down. We've got like a million lines of code, I'm sure. Okay, it would be in here somewhere. SirL.mp core. One line. Which line is it? It was like Sir L underscore flippin' file name. Look for plugin name. Title? It's like mp3e $8 underscore. That's file name and title. I'm not sure how your generator works. by naming stuff. Maybe I just re-download it and I don't rename it. Mm-hmm. So freaking.
Just gotta leave well enough alone.
Man, you gotta capitalize the first letter of your things. Or not. I guess it doesn't matter. So. And I do change the giant hash just to be what I called it. So let's see, Sir L underscore MP underscore all underscore plugins. Plugin name. So since I renamed it, I have to go SirLegna underscore all. That's what I called it. So I just changed that to be what I called it. SirLegna underscore all. Right? So let's save this. And I'll double click this since it changed like a parameter type thing. Maybe now it work good. No, it should be line 1170. Yep, that line. Oh, so there's a little delay, but you've caught up and see. Okay. Now it should work fine, but it doesn't. Maybe because I have to change. Maybe I had to have it the way that it was before. I plug in command and then show choice. Right? Maybe also add a disclaimer. Changing the name of the plugin will cause the plugin to not work. Box width. Okay, that's my fault. I didn't spell that right. Is it like that wasn't aliased. What's the JS for box width? Do I have to reference like the object that value is stored in? Is it game window dot box width or something? It's not $. It's just like game window dot box width or something like that. Graphics. It's graphics. You're right. Graphics dot box width divided by 2 plus 100. See, this is why it's fun talking with other coders because they understand graphics. Also, do I even need the return in there? Can I just put in a value? Maybe it does need to be returned. Bam, bam. Oh, it does. Look, it works. Hey, Warlock Games, how you doing? What do you think of my blue armor? So 100 pixels throws it off quite a bit. 100 and 100. Yes, you need the return. Huh. So this is kind of more than 100 though, isn't it? I feel like 100 should be like around here. Box width divided by 2, so it's half the screen plus 100. Then it draws from the top left and down. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go divided by 3 plus 100 divided by 3. Let's say plus 64. I'm doing good. Right now I have to make a game for school and decided to make a 2D dungeon crawler space shooter. That's awesome, dude. Hey, it works. It works. Yeah, I should understand my 2,413 lines of code plus the lines of code that build the generator itself.
That's a lot of lines,
That's
man.
a lot of lines to understand. Hey, what a yo. I cover it up.
I love it when I'm like trying to code and then a few days later I look back at what I did a few days before and I'm like, who the hell even wrote this? Has that ever happened to you, SirLegna?
There we go. I'm just messing around and seeing if I can learn how it works. And I have learned how it works. Telling the user, it's not really a player, telling the dev how to call the plugin would make a lot of sense too. Huh, I feel like it's dead center. But it's not, is it? Is it? Did I mess something up? It should be in the top left now. Also, I want to test something with this plugin. If I change, like, right here, if I change the position to, like, left, middle, or center, does that matter at all? I would imagine that gets overwrote? Overwritten? Overwritten.
Overrotten.
Over potatoes au gratin. It's super blue. It's not blue enough. Yeah, so it works. That's cool. It gets overridden. Okay. Hey, so that plugin's cool. I really like that plugin. I think we should move on to check out another plugin that's in this suite of plugins. Mm-hmm. Boil. That's the choice location. I like that. That's really cool. Oh, use gameplayer.x. Okay. Let's do that. Return instead of box width. Let's use gameplayer. $gameplayer.x. Wait, this is Y. That would be very confusing. Gameplayer.x, gameplayer.y. So wherever the player's at, it should pop up right there. I thought X and Y, gameplayer.x and gameplayer.y would give you the tile number, not the... Yeah, it's telling you the tile number when you do .x and .y. And since it's reading a pixel number, it's, you know, like we're on tile 7 or 8, so it's trying to draw it on pixel 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we need to get the pixel number where the player's at, or we need to specifically multiply it by the size of pixels. No, I could tell you how to do it. You just multiply that value by the number of tiles you have. So it's gameplayer.x times, what are the tiles? They're 48 by 48. Times 48. Do we have to add an initial amount? I don't think so. Yeah, you do, plus 48. Because if you don't, then 0, 0 is a location the player can be. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Let's see if we don't add 48. So it's just gameplayer.x times the tile size. Gameplayer.y times the tile size. Okie doke. Here we go. It's me, Drifty. Bam. Still off a little bit. How is it? Why is the tiles aren't 32 by 32? They're 48, right? Okay. Gameplayer.screenX function plus 14. Okay, so you wrote a much better. Okay, gameplayer dot screen. ScreenX function will turn the... Okay, so what .screenX function does is it returns the pixel location of the X or Y, like, tile location. So it does the multiplication, or does the multiplication for you. Okay. Plus 14 for the X, but minus 48 for the Y. Was that just like an offset that you found out works? Gameplayer.screen Y minus 48. Bam, 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 Aw, yeah, baby. It returns to the center of where the player is. Huh. It's still throwing me in the same location as my times 48. What the flippin' flukin' flockin' florpin'? Did I do something wrong here? Do I need to put the end line? Is that why it's bugging out on us? End line? Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. But let's just be very, very clear here. My adversary. That didn't change anything. Right, okay. You're pretty sure that's how your demo plugin works? Well, it's not doing the thing that I think it should be doing, so that is the weird. Does the plugin command need to come after it? Am I messing it up? I thought it would be before. I'm not getting a change here. Nah, it needs to be before it. It needs to be before it. So I had it set up right here. So let's just cut this, paste it back. So it's like we are setting up the location for it to draw, and we're saying draw this choice. Yep, command before. Anthony Browning says, I had trouble figuring out the offset as well using Galv's variable bars plugin. GamePlayer.ScreenX. Well, I can guess to see if it'll configure it right. What if I subtract 14 here? Instead of, that's a 28 difference. And then over here, I subtract 96. I mean, as a dev, I would just, okay, well, it's definitely moving it, so now I know how to draw it, and then I'll find an offset that works in my resolution. I bet the game resolution would be dependent. I feel like it's not doing that right. I feel like it's not moving it. I feel like it's stuck in one location for some reason. A $5 super chat from Dr. Alleycat. Thank you so much, Dr. Alleycat. How are you doing today?
Thank you.
He says, so in Arrow's plugin, couldn't you have the exit event add to a variable, and when the variable is a certain value, you transfer to a custom boss map? You could totally do that.
I think Dr. Alleycat is a girl.
Dr. Alleycat.
I know you from the forums. Aren't you a girl?
Thank you. That's a fantastic suggestion. But then you custom design the boss map yourself, and then when you transfer through one map, you add to a variable, and then after that variable hits a certain number. Nope, it's a boy.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Alleycat is male.
I am mistaken. I do recognize you from the forums, though.
A 32-year-old boy. Me too. I'm a 37-year-old boy.
Yes, I'm a 37-year-old girl.
We just turned 37 last week.
You know, we were just talking last night about how we're really just big kids. Even you know, I don't know how old you have to get to be an adult, but I don't think I've reached that age yet.
The discussion was, like, as a kid, you think adults are smarter and wiser, and in some sense they are, but really, as you get...
they're like some different, like, level of human.
But as you get older, you realize they're just like big kids. They're just older kids. Like most of them don't even like get very wise, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But thank you, Dr. Alleycat. Nice seeing you on the stream.
Thank you so much.
Pretty cool. I recognize your name from when I was a little infant in RPG Maker.
You recognize the name from the forum a long time ago?
Yes. Very long time ago.
So, I don't know, SirLegna, you have it in your demo, I'm sure, but I mean, we've got a lot to ground to cover. I'm going to keep messing with this. Should I move on, or should I keep messing with this plugin? We have a lot of other plugins to look at. This is one of my favorite, though, because it's just such a simple piece of like concept, right? Move where the show text appears. I used Galv's plugins in MV for this, and I really liked them. It was like pop-up locations or something like that. Galv has some really good plugins for MV. Did Galv convert his plugins to MZ already?
Most of them, if not all.
Good. That's good. That's good.
He's been very active converting, although he said he's not going to make new ones.
Sure, he's not. Wait till he gets bored again.
Maybe. We'll see. But he has definitely, he like very quickly started converting his
All right,
plugins.
cool. We'll come back to it later, SirLegna. You know, we might do this another day as well. There's a lot of stuff to go through. We definitely could look at it more. Let's move it. Let's look at the next plugin on the list of master plugins here. We did choice locations. Here we go. Delay switches and variables. This plugin allows you to delay changes to self switches, switches, and variables. It can be displayed by number of in-game seconds, frames, battles, wins, escapes, steps, or saves. Note that your changes will apply when the delay is up, even if it was changed another way recently. I wonder what that would interfere with. It's really cool that you include the game systems, the objects that it's manipulating. So if you're another plugin dev, you can decide if it's going to interfere with something you're working on and if you can use it or not. So it's using initialize on battle start, on win, escape, etc., etc. Once again, you should also let the player know, not the player, let the dev know how to use it. So to call this plugin or use this plugin's functionality, do something, what you're supposed to do, and then call it from a plugin command or yada, yada, yada. Like it's given to you and you're like, oh, obviously you do this. But really at this point, I'm like, great. How do I use it? There's no documentation on it besides what. Like you give a lot of information that's good to somebody who knows code, but imagine a lot of people who are using your plugin will have no idea what even any of this stuff is. They're just going to be like, okay, I needed to do something to add to a variable or delay. I want to push a block and then I'm making a puzzle and then I wanted to wait for the switch to trigger so let's see if we can find that in plugin commands. Delay switches and variables. Let's make another event right here. Delay switches. New plugin command. Set switch delay. Set the switch to change to a state after a delay. Type of delay for. Oh, okay, so it gives you a drop down. That's really good. I like this. Is really, you don't have to force them to remember any type of key or cipher. Battle count, win count, escape count, save count, frame count, playtime seconds. Let's go with that. So after 10 seconds, well, let's say 5 seconds. No, delay amount. Let's say 10 seconds. 10 seconds, switch number 1, which we can name here. That's a good thing. 10 seconds. It will set it to true. So that's great. This will just auto run an erase event. So that's great. So now we have an event over here. We could also put these in common events. You would probably do these in common events, but let's just say on this map, you want something to happen 10 seconds after you transfer into the map. And so we can make that whatever we want happen by turning a switch on after 10 seconds or any amount of things that we want to happen. This is a fantastic plugin now that I think about it. Let's make a new event that will do something. And what will happen is if the switch 10 seconds is on, it's going to auto run and it's going to play an animation. We're going to play an animation. We got to make it look cool, right? Play an animation on this event and it's going to be like smoke bomb or something. He's a ninja. He's going to come in. He's like, you have stalled for too long. I will destroy you now. What's a good smoke animation? Is there a good smoke animation at all? Like fog. What about fog? You know, it's all right. We'll use that one. We'll wait for it to complete. Or no, we won't. He'll just come out of there. And then movement route. Yeah. Set movement route on this event. And it's going to be move towards player, move towards player, move towards player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip if cannot move. Well, let's just do it like this. Skip if cannot move and repeat. Like that. and it's auto running, so maybe we set it to parallel. That way it doesn't lock up. And then what do we do? How do we check if it's location? This is nothing to do with the plugin, but this is just kind of a cool idea. Maybe we do a conditional check inside the move route. Let's try that. Conditional branch. Can I do a conditional branch here? Do I have to do it as a script call? Change speed to faster, change frequency to higher, and then move. Now we'll make it simple. Let's simplify it. We're not going to repeat. We're just going to do change speed, move towards player a bunch of times, but skip if cannot move. Move towards player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we jump towards player? No, that's fine. That's fine, right? It'll skip. Wait for completion? Nah. We're going to do parallel, not wait. Skip if cannot move. He's going to run into the player, and then at some point, he's going to play an animation on the player. Like a ninja star or something. If we do wait, it'll lock the player up. I like how they did the preview now. You can kind of see, like, boom, 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 what's going to happen, but it only does the preview. I wish they would have added, taken into account player start location, but that's kind of hard to do because the player may not even be on that screen, so I understand. But like, say you did move down, move down, move down, it'll show it going down, which is kind of cool. It's a really good addition from MV to MZ that most people don't even realize is there. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. Let's just let that go. I don't need to go too crazy with it. We'll play an animation after this. So the animation on the player. Play animation. Show animation. That's why I couldn't find it. And it'll be like, I don't know, like a ninja star effect or something. What's the best ninja star looking effect? Huh. I need to get like some more animations. I need to buy or download some more custom. I know Manu Gaming has a bunch. Didn't Human or no Nowist put out a bunch, huh? Of animations. Honey, did Nowist put out an animation pack? Was it Nowist?
No, Nowist put out an awesome like set of battler packs. You're thinking Phoenix Fire Gaming, I believe.
Phoenix Fire Games?
Yeah, Manu Gaming and Phoenix Fire Games both put out a good number of animations.
Huh, okay.
Nowist does incredible animations, but I think he put out battlers. I don't recall him putting out animations.
Let's make a new game here. After 10 seconds, blah 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 blah. A ninja should pop out, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, the ninja! No, the ninja! The ninja's coming after me! Ah! The ninja's getting me! No! Make him stop! Make him stop!
Why is it so bright in the middle?
Because it's playing over and over. Because my event is dumb. Let me fix it.
Fix that event.
This event, because fog doesn't like take into account location. Fog is an animation that plays on the screen, so it will not follow the ninja. It was supposed to be.
Well, can't you change it? Just go to fog. And can't you change the target?
Maybe you can do it like that if I adjust it manually.
Like copy and paste it into your slot?
Yeah. Let's try to go to fog and see if we can just change. No, you can't. You can't. You could on the sprite versions for MV, but you can't do that for the center. Oh, you can. You can. Okay, display type center of the screen. Okay, copy. I'm so glad that is a thing. Let's change this to have a few more spaces, and we're gonna call it paste fog 2 because I'm creative, and it will be center of for each target. Yeah. align bottom. And then we'll change it to fog 2. It'll look cooler now. Yeah, now the fog should follow the ninja, not just splash in the middle. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if talking to somebody will cause it to not trigger. Oh no, it doesn't. He still triggers no matter what. Ah, the ninja's coming to get me. Make it stop. He won't let me go past.
Well, the fog's following you at least.
Yeah, he won't let me get away. Damn ninja's too fast. He's jacking me up, man. Okay, there's too much fog. But anyway, that's a fun plugin, right? I love this one. This one's really good. Let's do another cool thing with it. Okay, that was delay switches. Let's delay variable.
Corey says to SirLegna's, "Sir, let me have all your plugins for free, please."
Please.
SirLegna says,
He's
yes.
like, sure.
Okay, take them.
They're all free.
They're all free.
I put a link in the description below. DS Flack. Corey, Toronto Gaming, if it is you.
It is.
Okay. You confirmed on Discord?
Vino did his sleuthing and validated.
Okay, it's definitely Corey. Yeah, Corey, just go to the link in the description below and he's got them for free. What other cool stuff should we do with this? Okay, the ninja's gonna get us. So we're gonna turn this one off right now. Or you know what? I'll just make a new map.
SirLegna says, check your Discord. He sent you some tips and tricks for how to use it.
Okay. Here we go. Tips and tricks reoccurring event. Let's say you want to make the player gain 1 gold every 10 seconds of gameplay, an extra prize for every 10th win of a battle, or simply a revamp of the random encounters with your own twist, like maybe random encounter shops instead of battles. Well, here's how you can do that. I'll show the example with 1 gold every 10 seconds of gameplay and explain the other methods, but do get creative. You're going to need the delay switches and variables plugin. We've got that one. On the map, you want to start the loop on. You will need an initializing event like this crystal here. Okay. Could we also do this as a parallel that we just turn on with a switch? I'll follow your example. I'm sure there's 100 ways to skin this catfish, but we'll start. Man, I can't really see that very well. That helps a lot, though. All right, so we're going to make a new event, same as characters parallel, and it's just going to have a plugin command, set switch delay, and erase event. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. New map, let's paint it real quick. Let's draw some beautiful, beautiful things on it. Let's get a little Bob Ross over here. Isn't it strange that the hills like have specifically only one floor? Like you have to use this to make it match. I find that kind of frustrating, to be honest.
No, yeah, it's not cool.
I don't know what's up with the auto tiles and just the map editor in general. To be honest with you,
it's better to just,
in
my opinion, if you're going to use the default stuff, it's better if you own MV just to grab all the default assets from MV and plop it in there.
Yeah. I hate it. I really do. But anyway, it's fine. We're going to just leave it like that. We'll draw a little water. Oh, no. That looks good, but no. Do some water over here. Just a giant hole over here. We'll get rid of these mountains to give me some space. And also these look kind of silly here. And a little bit less is more going on. It's too many volcanoes. That's too much volcano. Just have like one tile of volcano right there. Beautiful. Oh my god. I am the mapping king now. Everyone must understand this. New map. All right.
I am the mapping king now. Drifty 2020. That's right. I'm gonna put this in default.
Let's copy this event again. It's the
Has to be
plugin command for
preserved.
set switch delay. Plugin command. Woohoo. Set switch delay. Type of delay. Playtime seconds. I mean, does it really matter? It says 5 here. Yep. And then we'll say every 10 seconds. We're going to make it every 3 seconds.
Oh, wait. It's 2021 now, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Welcome to this year. We're going to make it be switch 2. Switch 2 is going to be called cha-ching. Cha-ching. Or cha-ching, if you want to say it that way. Operation will be set to true. And then we erase the event. Okay. All right. Fine. Sure. We can totally erase an event if that makes you happy. This will be auto run, right? Parallel. Parallel. Okay, bam. And this is called cha-ching. And scroll down. Now you create the common event. And it says it's a parallel, and if this is on, you turn it off and you're going to show text every 10 seconds? That would be quite annoying. We're not going to do that. We're not going to show text. But this is for example. This is just for an example. We're going to make it change your gold. And then, okay, so you do the plugin command again. So you just like reinitialize it. So what we're going to do is copy this. And then make a common event and call it cha-ching. Or cha-sing. No, that's right. Cha-ching. And what we'll do is turn off the switch. Control switch. Turn off the cha-ching switch. And require that this is a parallel that has, and require that this switch is on for it to happen. And when it triggers, it turns itself off, but it still finishes running this. And what it'll do is play a animation, because that's better than a show text. Play an animation on the player without waiting for a completion. And this animation will be like, you get hit with a laser beam. No. Just a very, very short, simple one. You'd want a tiny little like gold come over your head or something. Like a little coin. See, I need like tons of smaller animations. I need a tiny little animation that just goes like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Whoa, T, what happened over there?
I hit my head on the microphone.
Are you suddenly narcoleptic? Just like, passes out.
I hit the top of my head on the bottom of the microphone. I was bent over trying to get my earbuds plugged into my computer, and I forgot the microphone was above my head. Sorry.
Excellent. Don't forget to add gold. So what we'll do is change gold. Change gold and increase it by 1. Bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on. What did... Every 3 seconds.
SirLegna, you know the ironic thing is I plugged my headphones in to look at free sound effects on Google, or not look at.
Look at those sound effects. Is your head okay?
I think I gave myself a concussion.
Yeah, maybe. Don't go to sleep yet. So every 3 seconds, I love this too. This is really cool. This is a nice little plugin here. I mean, you can do this with weights on a parallel. That's how I've done this in the past, just using weights on a parallel. But a lot of people have trouble with like keeping track of the numbers, right? Like, but you know, just multiply by 60. But this works. It makes it simple for people to use. This is not the animation I want to play every 3 seconds, and I'd probably make it take longer than 3 seconds. But I just wanted to illustrate it. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. You have a little gold ching every 30 seconds or something, and you get paid by your company or your corporation or whatever for existing and doing your job for money. That's really cool. I love this plugin. What else do we have to look at on this? Scroll down. The real magic is at the end. By flipping that switch to true again, another 10 seconds, that will loop back and blah, 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 and it just keeps going. Yep. Excellent. Some great, great stuff to do. Earn an extra prize every 10th win of battle. Let's make a This is a great plugin for sure. Absolutely. I wonder if we should have a Discord channel dedicated to quotes. I think it would just get spammed with dumb stuff. But typically,
or
so
it would
does
just
every
sit
channel.
there dead.
Yeah,
Like,
we have plenty of channels.
I think I add a quote once every maybe 2 months, maybe every 6 weeks.
Let's see. We have
You
a ton of
search.
channels.
You just have to search Drifty 2020 or Drifty Now 2021, and you'll find all the quotes.
I'm sure we can delete a channel right now. We have way too many.
Oh gosh, the channels are on the chopping block.
Driftwood dating. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You can date. You have my permission to date other people on any channel you want, except for paying work. Almost any
and
channel.
self-promo.
And self-promo.
Yeah.
Almost any channel. Okay. Guys, Driftwood dating, it's going to go bye-bye right now.
Wow.
Dun, dun,
You know, that was born when we started dating.
Dun, dun,
Its birth
dun,
is
dun,
connected to our
dun,
beginning.
Dun, dun,
He's going to kill it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
Dun, 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 dong. It's gone.
Aw.
Driftwood dating has been deleted. One less channel that I have
Sad
to moderate.
cat.
Sorry, you can date on other channels, most of them anyway. Let's just bring an update. Sorry. Driftwood dating had to die.
You see what happens,
Sorry.
guys? You suggest a new channel, and Drifty goes on and kills a channel. So be careful.
We have too many channels. Maybe not. We have a lot of channels. I've seen more. Some have. At least they're organized. Like here's all the game engine. Some, work production. And you have like the defaults, and like your meme channel is alive. Gotta have a meme channel. What people are working on.
Poker latte. Driftwood dating did not have the high ground. Sadly, it did not.
No, it had to go. Sorry. Sorry. I need a broken heart.
I hate how final it is when you delete a channel. Like, you can't get it back, and all the comments on the channel are permanently dead.
It's dead.
So sad.
It's called pruning, okay? You have to prune every now and then. I add stuff, we gotta remove stuff.
I must mourn Driftwood dating.
$2 super chat from Vino saying, rest in peace, hashtag Driftwood dating, hashtag still single. Hey, but you got your dog. I mean,
Wow.
it's a life companion.
Wow. Just wow.
Diaz.
Listen,
I mean, Toronto. Toronto, they're free. They're free, man. You don't have to buy them.
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying that? Like, you can totally just get them for free. Absolutely.
Barrel Claw says, I just posted T's real name there. Bummer. Hey, thanks. Now I don't have to mourn it anymore.
Cool. All right, let's move on to another one. Another one, real quick. Is there another? Do we have a? We have time for another one? I think we got time. We can do one more real quick. Plugins, SirLegna. We've only touched the top of it here. That's what she said. Item requirement revamp. That's the next one. Oh no, that's not. Where are we at? Delay switches and variables. Also, very cool plugin. I love that one. Let's move to the next one. Armor requirement revamp. This plugin allows you to require armor from 0 to any number or no requirement. What does that even mean? Require armor from 0 to any number. That's very unclear, SirLegna. This plugin allows you to require armor from 0 to any number. Okay, I think I know what you mean. Maybe?
Dr. Alleycat, me and Drifty met right. The dating channel was born because we were dating, and Lily was born from us. And Lily's an RPG Maker baby, so I think she may be the legendary game dev of the prophecy.
Possibly.
She is.
See, SirLegna, this plugin allows you to require armor from 0 to any number or no requirement at all. That's like what? What does that even mean, bro? Like, okay, note tags for the skills. I'm glad you include these note tags. And inside the exception equipment ID, it's a number. You pass in a number. So to require no armor, skill is only... Okay, but it's a skill. No, so you need to update your help files. I think the biggest problem with your plugins is the fact that the help files are not very helpful when it comes to how to use them and what you can do with them. So, like, you can specifically say inside of here, okay, you do have note tags for skills. That's good. And then to require no armor, like this sentence needs to be fixed because I don't even know what the fuck that means. Skill is only usable if there are no armor equipped. Replace exception equipment ID with the ID of the equipment you want to skip over the check when looking for no armor. You separate the exception equipment ID with a comma to have multiple. Right, so for multiple requirements you would... Right? Skills that can require that you have an armor by ID. I get it now. Additional armor requirement. That is a long note tag, my friend. SirL.required_armor. And then open an object, passing in some variables, key value pairs, equipment ID, and then armor ID is a number. Replace with the number of armor ID. Equipment ID, armor ID. So you can have multiple. That's great. This is really good. Core functionality that this game works with meets skill conditions. So it's pretty simple idea. It will disable your skills if you don't have the specific armor to use them. But at the same time, can't you just make a skill that is granted when you're wearing that armor? And then if you take that armor... Well, no, because wait, it does like learn skill, doesn't it? Then you have to run a check when you remove it. So this is useful. This is absolutely very useful plugin if you needed something like this. It's very niche, but it's useful. I like it. The next one, item requirement revamp. This plugin allows you to require items from 0 to any number to no requirement at all. Yeah, same thing with this one. Be more specific. Clarify. Talk to me like I'm 9 years old. Okay? When you're writing your help files. Note tags for skills. Require empty inventory. Skills only usable if there are no items in inventory. That's pretty cool. That's simple. If you put that in there, if you have any items at all, you'll never use that skill. Require items. Boom. Less simple, but easy to follow. Come on, you copy paste and change this to a number. You know, easy. People will get that. This one's easier to understand, especially since you spent the time. If you spent the time looking at the previous one, extra space here. Regardless, doesn't matter. Add item requirements. Replace item ID with the item ID you want to restrict at the amount value. Amount could be any number. If negative, it rounds to 0. If 0 means there must be none of that item in your inventory to use the skill. Okay. So you can say you can use this if you have 7 gemstones, but if you have 8, it's another skill, and every time you capture another gemstone, your skill, you know, it changes the skill. That's a pretty cool idea. You can build your game around that idea. I like it. Interesting. Weapon requirement, same thing. You get skills if you have the weapon on. Add more weapon requirements than 2. Wait, does that mean if you own them or equip them? Okay, so skill if you have, like maybe if you have a monk and then you give them certain skills if they have no weapon on, but then if they put on a weapon, their skills are sealed. This is good for like a monk class that your game has weapons, but you can give the player the option to not use weapons, and then they get skills if they don't have weapons. And instead of putting a condition on every weapon, you just put this note tag on the skill. And so this will save somebody a lot of time if they're making a monk-like character. So that's pretty cool. Very niche, but definitely has a use for that plugin. Pretty cool. This one, I guess there are plugins that let you equip multiple weapons. So if you use this in tandem with another plugin that lets you have multiple weapons equipped, or stuff like that, then you can have it require that you have 2 weapons on. Basically, it'll be like if you have a sword skill, like a special skill, like an ultimate weapon, that you can only use this skill when you're using the ultimate weapon. This will be there. There is a niche case for this as well. Useful plugin if you needed it. Better script command. This plugin allows you to have a scroll bar for script calls instead of it just removing code if it goes past the bottom of the window. What? That's awesome. Better script command. How does that work? You do a plugin command? What? That's freaking cool. Scrollable script calls. Wait, is that's different from the previous one? This plugin will auto scale the game components to reduce black bars while keeping the UI components fully visible. Tile based. Oh, okay. So you got something weird right here. It's like, this is your format for a new plugin. Better script command, but then scrollable script calls is like just out here on its own. Oh, that's the changelog. It scrolls. So that was the changelog for this. Never mind, scratch that. I get it. Better script. Okay, I'm going to check this one out. So it's a plugin command, right? Scroll bars for script calls instead of it just removing code if it goes past the bottom of the window. Let me see how that works. Because the script call box is super freaking limited, and I wish it was better. So maybe this will help? Let me see. Plugin command from this one to script command will execute any linked script placed in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. So this just lets you have... Let me test it. Oh, that's freaking cool. SirLegna, I love this. This alone is like going to be in my... I'm going to add this.
Is that a giant script box?
Yes. This is freaking cool.
Oh my god.
So check it out. You do a plugin command and then you just put whatever script call you want here. And it's like, it lets you do a script call that's like as big as you need it to be.
SirLegna, you need to market that. Like, that should be on your front page.
This one's so good. Sick. It's simple. Everyone can understand what it does.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Let me add this to my project real quick.
It should totally be like a native feature in the engine, but it's not. Yeah. So you fill a gap that needs to be filled.
Why limit the script call like that? Is it to try to make it seem more optimized because it, some longer scripts can cause a problem? They'll be like, you know what? You'll just add a plugin if you need one more line than what we give you. You'll just add a plugin.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants to make a plugin. Maybe they need like 12 extra lines for a script call. Because, once you leave that script call, all of your vars, which are temporary, disappear into the ether. And so, like, var banana bread disappears. And then when you try to call it under a script call underneath it, it won't know, like, right. Var banana bread is undefined.
So SirLegna says, the real bad news, RM can just do that by default without much code change, but they don't. We know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's so frustrating, because, like, it would be such an easy change and such a quality of life change, but it's not there for some reason.
It's such an arbitrary limiter. Like, why put that governor on it? You know what I mean? Just let it get oxygen, give it the gas, and let it go.
Yeah, SirLegna, I would like cordon that off and make a small plugin for that and market it as its own thing too, because people will just grab that. It's such a good quality of life update.
Well, it can be its own plugin.
Yeah.
But you're saying package it, put it in a Snickers wrapper, and
make a little bite-sized candy out of that plugin right there.
So this is the way I like to do longer script calls. Like, I wish they would be like this. So we're gonna add a text, whatever, and then the text is going to be code.
SirLegna, for marketing purposes, people can do that, and you know that, but don't take that for granted. You know your plugins in and out. Yeah. Other people, they see a lot of information, and most of them will look at maybe 10% of it. So you want to present the things that are going to get them the most excited, and this is one feature you should definitely put at the forefront.
They'll look at 10% of it and understand 1%.
Right.
Of it. So check this out. This is the HUD maker, and if you click on small, medium, large, massive, like, this is a way that they should do it inside the engine. They should take note of this design and make that happen inside their engine, because that's the way the script call should be. And it shouldn't actually limit. It should just let you change the UI. That's the way to do it, okay? SRD did it right here, and Katakawa needs to take note of this. And even if they don't do this, you know, okay, whatever they have to say about it, they don't need to do that, right? They could do it the way that SirLegna's done it by just allowing it not to be limited to the lines that are there. So let me open this project because I need to add this one specifically. So I'm going to go back to the website real quick, and I want to add a new plugin. Let me go back. This one alone, better script command. Move that to section. Let me compile this one. MP _ better script command. That's what you're calling it. SirLegna's multi plugin, massive plugin, whatever. Better script command. Add the notes. Download with settings. It's not a virus. It's not a tumor. We'll open in folder. I'm going to put this. I won't change the name. I'll just leave it alone because I don't want to mess with the file. But I'm going to make sure I put this in my game right now while I'm thinking about it because I love it. MZMMO, JS plugins. Boom. It's such a simple thing too. Okay. And then I'll go over here and I'll just... Where did it go? Oh, it's just weird. It took a while to load. SirL. Better script command. Bang. Bang. Personal notes. A place to put personal notes. I love that. That's great. You put it's a little note box as a parameter. Why not, right? That's funny. That's a good touch. And now when I want to do a script call on my new event, I don't need to go new script call. I go plugin command, and then I just select SirLegna's better script command, and then I put my script in here. And it can go bigger, longer, faster, harder. Bam. Bam. I love it. Okay. You know what? I think that's a good place to end off this first impression. There's still more. There's plenty more plugins that I didn't even look at. But that it is what it is. Maybe we'll do another episode maybe next week or something if SirLegna wants to. I think you guys should go to his itch page and check him out. Links in the description below. That's what add notes to plugin checkmark is. That's what the add notes to plugin checkmark is. Oh, and plenty more to come, he says. Okay. That's cool. I love the idea of the plugin generator. You know, that's pretty neat. After you get to this point, is there a way to... Oh, back to plugins. There you go. You already thought of it. Okay, cool. You don't really have to click back and then click on it again. You just say go back to plugins, and you can select which ones you want and put them in all in one plugin or download them individually. It's really cool, man. I love what you've done with this whole generator thing. But I will say, like I've said before, your help files, they need to be clearer. They need to be more wordy, more lengthy. That's what she said. You need to add some more clarity to how to use them. Talk to people like they're 10 and really, really explain it, simplify it. Hey, Vaslin, how you doing? But anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to SirLegna for making a cool plugin generator. And he's using his first impression video that he won in the month of giving for this, which is good. If you won a first impression in the month of giving, don't forget you have it. And we have like a dozen more people who won first impressions because we gave a lot of them out for free. And use them up. Let me know what you want to do a first impression on. It doesn't have to be an RPG Maker game. It could be your plugins. It could be, as long as it's related in some way. Obviously, there's some restrictions. But we'll do first impressions on different stuff to keep it fresh. And yeah, that'll be it. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow. We have another first impression tomorrow. It is Lighthearted Stories game. It's kind of a early beta thing. And it's not going to be super duper fancy. He wants some feedback. He's not looking for a lot of critique. He's just looking for like, what could I do to make it a little bit better? But yeah, we'll take a look at Lighthearted Stories first impression tomorrow. And that'll be at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. And until then, Have a fantastic day, everybody. We love you very much. Take it easy. Stay cool. Download some of SirLegna's plugins and also let them know what you think of them. If you're not sure how they work, just message us on the Discord. Links in the description below. And we have lots of cool stuff. You should come join our Discord. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter @DriftwoodGaming. All right, that's going to do it for today. Love you very much. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice. But we don't have dating anymore. You can date on any channel you want, so like that.